1983 to 1989, U.S. military presence in the Latin American region increases. The U.S. invades Grenada, builds new bases, and dispatches a carrier strike group to the Caribbean Sea. January 31st, 1990. Operation Just Cause ends in U.S. victory. However, the troops in Panama are not called back. Instead, military checkpoints and new bases are built on Panama. Caracas protests against the operation, saying it was an use of excessive force. The U.S. dismisses this as only dictators need to fear us. September to December 1991. The slow collapse of the USSR instigates chaos on the former Soviet countries. On Ukraine, a stockpile of Soviet military gear finds itself disappeared under mysterious circumstances, right as Venezuelan military budget and personnel is increased. January to September 1992. The U.S., after receiving intelligence reports of former Soviet equipment landing in hands of the Venezuelan military, starts a series of military exercises in the Caribbean Sea. The Venezuelan government gets even more nervous and start their own military exercises on the area. October 1992. The negotiations crack down. Venezuela recalls their ambassador. The U.S. decides to deploy the 82nd Airborne and the 6th Marine Division to the area. November 27, 1992. A U.S. Air Force plane shoots down a Venezuelan aircraft during a routine flight, provoking the Venezuelan government's condemnation, labeling the act as cold-blooded murder. A series of air skirmishes escalate into full, blown-out conflict. November 28, 1992. When the codename Blue Condor is emitted trough radio, several U.S. planes cross the night sky above Venezuela and drop paratroopers into the Caracas airport, while a U.S. Marine Force strikes at dawn.